Thank you so much. Can we give a big round of applause to the chairman? Your Excellency, the chairman warned me that today is a special day for him. He wanted to show the other leaders in the district that he is politically very powerful. So I had to give him a little more time to express himself. It's now my pleasure to invite the regional vice chairman of the party to come and give his remarks. And before he comes, allow me to recognize the members of parliament who are here with us. Your Excellency, we have Honorable Ruth Lematia. Please stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. We have Honorable Driwaru Jennifer, the woman member of parliament. MP Amadi Jennifer. We have Honorable Atima Richard. Thank you so much. Jackson, not Richard, sorry. We have Honorable Alonia Odria. He's from Yumbe. Thank you so much. May I now invite the regional vice chairman of the party to come and give his brief remarks, and thereafter he will invite the second national vice chairperson of the party to come and invite our presidential flag bearer to address us. Thank you.
Emingonia Maracha. Emingonia Maracha. Maru Dennis Amson Obua, NRM Vice Chairperson, Northern Uganda, our default Votisi, our default Votisi, our default Votisi.
Iru Dennis Obua, NRM Vice Chairperson, Angwa Maduru Dwardi, our default Emini Mutasi.
Your Excellency and Mama, and all the people of Maracha district, today as you deliver your message to the people of Maracha and Koboko, we wish to recall and remember, first, our history, our journey, where you picked us from, where we are, and where you are taking us.
President Amadri Udu Andoria, Mini Androyenze Maracha, Vindo Kobokwaria, Ameyega, Dia Madria, Amabiandra Mungoni, Ojuan Ruparamadi Piduare Dingo Yari.
Our history is characterized by political instability.
Adia Madri, Baetininje, Ojo,
under your leadership, Your Excellency, Ugandans used to be refugees in other countries. Many of our elders in Maracha, Koboko, and other parts of West Nile were part of
Maracha, Koboko, West Nile, the Bandra, Vinawi, Pia, Pirfiziru, Angudima Aleadi.
But under your leadership as the President of Uganda and the NRM National Chairman, you have been able to transform a country whose citizens were majorly refugees into a country that is #1 refugee hosting country in Africa.
mioja Uganda andra ba pinya azo na mukwango adi sadi si pari refugee pinya azo wood kuruadi ari maeselea namba losi.
At the regional level, you have been able to bring together Ugandans to live together with South Sudan, to live together with those in DRC Congo.
Suru jirani ruwa magaye di pia miti amatua lwa azo Congo pie Sudani pie afaluru.
All in all, what we are saying is, Maracha should be able to vote for NRM, to vote for President Museveni for delivering sustainable peace in Maracha, in West Nile, in northern Uganda, and in Uganda.
Ama Maracha ruwe amana sipiri voti bezo baba President Museveni lebaga madi Maracha dia West Nile dia northern Uganda dia Uganda si ngazo azio poru dinabi ngabo ngazo.
Your Excellency, you gave peace a chance, you gave dialogue a chance, you dialogue with a number of groups in West Nile. We remember the West Nile Bank Front, we remember Uganda National Rescue Front, among others.
President Fiandra Sawa Sienjuni Oborondondondondo Amadi Uganda Ripima Adia Ndrezo Akini Lesenju Abovu Amadi Uganda Achi.
There is now sustainable peace in Maracha, sustainable peace in West Nile. Our default, Your Excellency, for being a peacemaker and for restoration of peace in West Nile, in Maracha district.
Asienju do Andro Amadi Maracha, West Nile Diachi, Amado Wadifofe, Baba President Museveni ni, Idini Asienju Diachi Zorisi.
Under development, you granted this area a district status. You are now injecting over 35 billion shillings per financial year in Maracha district.
Baba miamani sende fe billion kalnarintau azingazo Maracha.
Under wealth creation,
Mali bani baji bari mapala.
You have gone on record as the first sitting president in the post-independence history of Uganda to have introduced wealth creation initiatives.
Briwala mavutia minga president alozo lezo lonibazo bimajibari lumi.
You have gone round the country preaching and practicing wealth creation.
Miati Uganda nindulu. You
have told us about the 4-acre model. You have told us about the 7 enterprises that must deliver our people into the money economy. And we want to thank you for being the historical president. If you were a striker in a football match, you would have scored what we call a hat-trick. Because when you lead Team Era NRM, you have always scored a minimum of 3 goals. And we should only commit to reward you by voting you as president of Uganda 2026, 2031, and voting all NRM candidates. Because if this was a football match, you would hear President Yoweri Museveni with the ball. The NRM dependable striker Yoweri Museveni is advancing. President Museveni is looking for Dennis Amson Obuwa from northern Uganda. President Museveni gives a pass to Dennis Amson Obuwa. Dennis Obuwa gives a pass to Anita Mong. Anita Mong is dribbling, looking for Richard Todwong. Richard Todwong with the ball. Another pass to Dennis Amson Obuwa. Dennis Amson Obuwa is looking for President Museveni. He gives a pass to President Museveni. President Museveni advances towards the goal. Goal number 1! Goal number 1, peace. Goal number 2, development. Goal number 3, wealth creation, scored by President Yoweri Museveni, the team captain of Team NRM. Maracha oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Your Excellency, may I now take this opportunity to invite our second National Vice Chairperson female and the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament to deliver a message, and in turn invite you to deliver your message under our theme, protecting the gains for the campaign of 2026-2031. God bless you. God bless Uganda. God bless NRM. God bless Maracha. God bless West Nile, for God and my country.
Aidwa Madri, Speaker Parliament Dri, Edi Nambeirisi, Pass of Okuma Perere, Amuzo Onzezo, Alpha Madrid Gamet and Isibo Pimadria, Adroa Bamba Mata, Mungwa Bavwemibe.
NRM. I said when the president comes, you all put all of you. I want to see show the president that you love him. Your Excellency.
President Madri, Mama Be.
We want to thank you so much for coming to Maracha. And special tribute to Mama for helping and supporting Muse in his conversing for votes. And as I said, as women of Uganda, we feel proud of you, Mama. Your Excellency, before you arrived, we had a chat with the people of Maracha. You start labor, and the people of Maracha say they will give you votes 99% because of the peace and stability you brought to them. They also say they will support and vote for NRM because of the development of infrastructure. Look at the road from Arua to Maracha. But it's okay, amanga voti femuze mini akwari angozo zasi akanjela ruang pimartadarendre ereonyerito. And they are requesting that if their hospitals could be upgraded to Health Center 4 and then Health Center 3. And I assured them that because you love them, that issue is in NDP 4. Kini, eyotate amanofekwanizi, arojo madrediarisi, emini muzele zotuarisi, baba eyo di otita mari Uganda dirima aleabo, amangarojo, were ambodi kusuorora. And they also thank you so much for wealth creation, which is in one of your manifesto. And by wealth creation, you brought PDM. Ama wadi fe lo ni bani baji badisi lo ni mesekale andi bani bari edi PDM andu bani ejidi. And they say they have got 27.8 billion, and the beneficiaries are 30,200. Bado amadi sende do supiri bori sende ni mongo billion kalibri ni aziri doaro bakala felf kalina sidikadi osu sende di boendi. They won't thank you so much for that money. However, the implementers, the persons giving out the monies have not reached the right people. And we have assured them that as government, we are going to make sure we follow those who have taken the money are brought to book. Bazis azilinga piradiki abika zilinga usukiku otitaga meterisi
banga mojuga idriera basi kakimene yode aziki izara banga ivuti bindrezo akini basi marubu kumaleva.
Your Excellency, we want to thank you so much for being a godly leader.
Ama wadi forfe baba president ni edina adezo drile opi adrosu urise.
It is so surprising that some candidates do not even have a manifesto, but just attacking our president.
Eyo amanazo chandi sitori bazi paso pele pibo peidi otita yani muzo azingazola diyo itire ochoko vini prisoner madri mavunda I.
But the God we serve is a living God.
Mungu ngayoda pimatide woroni.
Yesterday when somebody was busy talking about our president, he fell down.
Aje bazi ni ubile yonje muze madria adevwa.
And as NRM will continue praying for you all the time, and may the good Lord bless you more and more.
Amenya mrungu amanga Mungu zidanida muze niaza kozo mamabe.
Muze, we want to take this opportunity to invite you to talk to your people. And the people of Maracha, when Muze is coming, I want to hear all the noise. I want to hear all the noise. We have the best candidate. The candidate we have has the best manifesto.
Yadri.
Ingonia, people of Maracha.
Emingonia, Mabapi Maracha.
Our default.
Emini, Yangadi, Yadisi, our default.
The second vice chairperson of NRM.
NRM Andrew Okori.
The vice chairperson Northern Uganda.
NRM Andrew Northern Uganda.
Vice chairperson Karamoja. Vice chairperson Karamoja. Vice chairperson Karamoja.
Oh. Andrew Karamojari,
Secretary General,
Ago Social CP, NRM,
the other members of SEC,
Bazi Sekiadiki Waro,
the district leaders of the NRM,
Wara Mavu district NRM Adiki,
all the other leaders,
Dicheba Waro Marachadiki,
the spiritual, the cultural, and the elders.
Amavu Bambaza, Amavu Karidiki, Wara Kuasidiki,
and all the Wananchi of Maracha.
Amavu Marachadiki Waro.
Let Mama greet you, and then I will talk after that.
Ilenga Mama Mavu Uganda di Karidi Mama Geneti Kataha Museveni Mazinga Emiraka Idoyo Nzendo.
Hello, people of Maracha. I greet you. I thank you. I thank you for coming in these great numbers.
Kinizi mi woro titi ifemina wadi fo imbini mi wazu yopesi imbini muzu angiri inetanga numbers di leku awadi fo yadi.
You are showing to all people of Uganda that this is the NRM family and it's a huge family.
Awadi fo imida Uganda ni woro kini ama familia NRM ri eri familia zi amboni emi wa bini mi yofese angiri awadi fo nini fuditio.
And we come here today to thank God, first of all, for the work we have done in the building of our nation, Uganda.
Amani titizu tualu, amani kari ambavu Uganda ni sizuri se.
As a government led by the President Museveni.
Government amadu Uganda di dicherediri, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
And then we talk about the work that must be done going forward.
Amadi di muyonze, muzu dia dale, azi amaninga lenga lonye zozo, vini akue zozo di adunikiari amadi muyonze andosidwa.
Because so far we have done a good job in building the foundation, and now we are going to build a modern Uganda. That's why our program says that we are protecting the gains, but we are taking a leap forward.
Ili kalishu di malia, ama ezo angura, ama ezo lonyi mongora, badia kia muke, ani aledine, ili mupi diadisi, le amatu afamadi le, angwe zozo, vini lonyi yozo diki, ale amotu ongo nikira, ili tau mupi di malia.
But also, we must understand that we need to build the unity. That's why it is important to show our numbers for all to see. But the unity of NRM across Uganda will ensure that the work must continue and Uganda is unstoppable.
Alete udukuru ni woro vina amadi kari Uganda ni le amae chiti tualu kari amadi Uganda ezozo girimani minedisi ichekini aba woro asisile kari amadi Uganda ezozo iwi diadalersi ongbo ni tuzu lonye ni tuzu angwezoza ni tuzu amavu maracharia vini Uganda woro.
Because our population is becoming bigger by the year, that's why we must now build more schools, more health centers, because our people are too many now for what has been done so far.
Emini neborle amakala feritu amamaracarudi amati oduprisi ichekini leta afa sarsi angwe zozo diki chakiko aledimu skulu azikisi alemu arojo azikisi alemu nzila kisi nezukini angwa madu mazo kilili baworoni amavu maracharia vinikari Uganda.
And President Museveni wants to ensure that no child will be left behind. Every Ugandan child of school-going age must get education.
President Museveni yodikini muzudia le mbaze aluni ama kuvuleku le anzi woro mamuki skulu ama la skulu vini skulu dani ama pesende azi aleni aluani ku di yori noti di muzudia re.
That also goes for all the families of Uganda. Programs like PDM must reach every family of Uganda.
The program as government in the Banove PDM Rudi, the Badria Maisu, Bani, Otilere, Adiniba Zisuki Suku, Azriki Su, Nduvanati, the Leniku, Muzu Diarale.
So that the people of Uganda can live better and better as we go forward.
Ani aleba Uganda adiki, Maaki, Muke, Vinirua Lasi, Lonyisi, Zotasi, Amani Muzu Diadale.
So that's why he's coming round the country to explain what must be done to ensure that everybody can get water, can get education, can get health, can get electricity, and so on and so forth, That's how Uganda will truly become a modern nation.
Emini nebole amavu President Yoweri Museveni iridiati amavu kari Uganda woro pari woro nezukini amaisu iyo nitari matu alatari matu iyi bawaro maisu zilaba maede lonji matu angwizoza matu lebadia ma aikosi ama kubazi vuleku rinibela yo wizu pere andrusi itazu amavu Maracha ili bodi mavutiare basanga diyorsi.
So make sure that you will vote. Make sure that nobody stays in the house on the day of voting. Vote for President Museveni. Vote for the whole NRM team.
Di amadi mu opeto pedi le bama be voti NRM ni bama be voti His Excellency Yoweri Museveni ni vini ba NRM waru diki woro le magakira mbalu mambodu mudinirisi iminga voti bera iminga kinga dibu abane wara.
God bless Maracha. God bless you all.
Mungu matotu si media awadi fo emini imuzu angirisi vini yoma tiare rerisi basangati rini abasi mama mavu Uganda vore.
Now, the NRM is a party that has been struggling for Uganda's interests.
Amuti NRM didi ba Uganda diki asisilia nezo mazoki ma erekibini lonyi mongo
for a long time.
Di ili biribiri kali sudito amani lelu tini angwa maburi mazori.
Some of us were already active by 1960.
Ba ziriki nekiada ngayo deruba kilili rikiku ili elfalu turoromi kaliaziasi.
Initially, this is 65 years ago.
Ili kaliaziadi ntau alidibo.
Initially, we were in the old political parties of DP, UPC, Kabaka Yeka.
Ndaili dakisi political parties ziki amutia ziki anda DP ki tado NRM afa.
Not NRM, DP, Kabaka Yeka, and UPC.
Sadasi UPC ni DP ni azini bombe Kabaka Yeka iki anda eli dasini.
But by 1965, we had seen the weaknesses of those parties.
Di dozwili falu turoromi kaliazia di tausi anedi amutidaki azini ngari arini mukeku.
That's how we started study groups in the universities.
Amaido di amutiazi anti skulu di ni university ya nezukini yodi bayro jangoni ari.
And the university study groups evolved into university organizations, which eventually became what is NRM now.
And the school had the otokiditi, warotu alu, emukidi amuti NRM rudi edo.
Now, in all those years, we have made like 9 contributions, but for today I will speak about only 3.
Ili diki siworo ayo angwezoza alu diki kalina dinoromi te ingalu andru iyonze aziri madia.
But in other meetings I will keep adding on and on.
Meeting azi ini mu yo mi peri madia imu azini ki daki obara woro.
And when I am concluding the tour of West Nile, I will summarize the 9 points.
Ikaimu ati ivu amavu wesana dari debo ingamu dileka ti onve imu yodiki dria otitu alu ete dileka pini woro.
But in the manifesto of the NRM, we have captured 7 of the 9 points.
Amavu manifesto NRM dria kandiku buku NRM dria amoti azini ki aziri madidi muyonze dunia.
And the NRM teams are coming. They will come up to the parish level to bring my message, but also the manifesto physically to your leaders.
Ba mabu NRM di Maracha district ki Amangamu akuasi parisiasi eyo de ke tezu mini kili enare ngamadu Yoweri ili tauru malia amangati mibu akuedale.
So in all your villages, you'll be having a copy of the manifesto and my messages.
Amabu akuasi inyatiasi parisiasi joagosi woro amangamu oduko enare mleadu Yoweri amangati mibu akuasi.
As I have said, the manifesto captures 7 of the 9 points.
Manifesto amabu enare mdri dua iyo aziri oporu oro mirimalia.
Now today I will speak about only 3.
Inga andrusi Maracha iyo nze lu nari madia aziri ke mimusu amani musu mivu akue seleasi.
The first one is what all of you talked about a little while ago. The one of peace. NRM has been able to bring peace to this part of Uganda, for the first time in 500 years.
NRM iji aiko viniti chita amabu Uganda dia palo korsi ili turuta umalia apasita daleni yo asianzu tadiayo amatangirigiri pie amapaki nga Congo amapaki Sudania iji amani asianzu asangati asianzu sifo.
Some people speak about Uganda as if it started with the British.
Baziki netikini etaki Uganda ri do andra sa mundungari.
I happen to belong to one of the most ancient indigenous groups of this area.
Iyo biyonze bazi ndo oku dio amabu Maracha kaduku amabu wesi nane yare de piera.
And I know what was happening in the last 1,000 years.
Leki andra kini okolomu okalambu bani afa dezu afa nyazaruku afa chuma liki dezu liki bama baiki amabu wesi nane yadwa.
We had peace from about 900 AD to about 1400 AD.
Amata asianju pie idozu ili elfu ili turusu AD pere ili turoromi AD.
At that time, much of the area was governed by a dynasty known as Bachwezi.
Ndene pari amabu dikiwaro Uganda asivini amabu western area baziki ndati dicheni bandai kiombe Bachwezi.
But that dynasty collapsed around 1400.
Tedi dicheba banove Bachwezi.
During the time of the Bachwezi, there was peace. That's why in some areas they are worshipped as if they are gods, but because they were brought peace, and then when they left, everybody regretted. Now, when the Bachwezi kingdom collapsed, 1400 up to the time of the British, our kings were busy fighting one another. Buganda, Ankole, Bunyoro, Rwanda, fighting.
Opi andra madi Bachwezi di kadi mwidebo opi azidi Buganda, Bunyoro, amavu Western adiki idoki dia fufu imeselea adi fudi ba chaki di ngiringiri pie chandi fidi akumeselea si.
And when the British came, they also started their own wars with Kabarega, with Mwanga, then with the Karmajong cattle rustling.
Mundu nilvini fizubo, idoki vini adi ivuri, bazi opi amari de pie, pere Karamajo asi, pere Bunyoro asi, ritwini adi di lezuvini angopazo.
Then after independence, situation became worse, the wars.
Amadi dimu drewala isuzubo ili elfalu turoromi kaliazia di mirisi iyo di maziki otuki di werera.
The conflict between Mutesa and Obote.
Ngiringiri Mutesa pima kipi Obote be kianda biniti.
The conflict between Idi Amin and Obote.
Azini bini ngiringiri Amin pima selia Obote be.
The was to get rid of Amin.
Then
The suffering of the people of West Nile when Amin was defeated. Then the wars between NRM and the UPC. And the wars which were here, you know them, the rebels from South Sudan here, Bamze and so on.
South Sudan under group Bamuse
However, from 2007, there have been peace in the whole country. And that's why you hear that so many refugees are here, because there is peace here, and where they're coming from, there is some problem.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Jirisi.
So that is one big achievement which really we should all protect.
And
it's not an accident that we have been able to bring peace, because there is peace mainly because of our ideology of rejecting sectarianism of religion and tribes. We also reject the marginalization of women and children and youth.
We
treat everybody as equal according to their contribution.
This size evil.
Now, because of that, we are able to build a national political party. Now, that national political party is very important, because when we go for elections, we win in the whole of Uganda. On the first round, we get majority because Ugandans are together. If we were a party of religion or tribe, we wouldn't get majority. There is no religion which is a majority here. More than 50% of the population. There is no such a group. There is no tribe which is even 20% of the population of Uganda. So once you talk of the language of sectarianism, of religion, tribes, and despising women and so on, you have committed suicide politically. You are finished. You will never go anywhere. That's what happened. This is what happened in 1962. You check the elections which took place in April 1962. Nobody could get 50%.
Bazi aluni isu voti kalita utru alumavia isuku askunianga suru dini bazi suku.
So the reason why we say be united, all of you, it has solved the problem of governance, politics.
Eyo debela mani yo NRM government yo bama etiti tualu ama aki tualu amanga iyo ndundu chandi ndundu diki ama dibelenga tiniopi amanga echa muke angurenga zoni suru ngari yo dini ngari yo ama avukari Uganda rengazo.
But it has also solved the problem of building a strong army, a strong police force, a strong prison force, a strong judiciary, civil service, the national institutions, because they are national, they are not tribal.
Sarsi, emini na amavu Uganda adia, marani kadukwa askari mwakosa sidi ambamba. Ikamini aparaka ba UPDF si. Mi nera, police vini oko, prison vini oko, bake silibar ki oko, afandundu bana angwezo zuri kiti oko, amani nerisi imicho ini NRM ni ndeku, ikalefu nde burundu akala siria, ama aworo NRM adia.
When we are recruiting for the army or police, you normally see these groups coming to every district. Every district has got a quota. They call it a quota. Call it like a share.
Yeah. Emini nebole amani askari ki Syria, amani police ki Syria, amani prison ki Syria, ba afawa size yawa district ya aluni kini Maracha mivuri ba Kaliri, Koboko Kalina, Zombo Kalitau, Ajumani Kaliazia, Midisuku Suruoro, iki police yati, iki marani yati, iki prison yati, apadibera amani yasi anjuiji, tichitaiji, basangadi yorisi.
So that's how we have been able to build strong institutions which guard now the peace. The politics is stable, the armed forces are stable.
As South Syria, marani amavruki di kilili, asianju ambamba, vini yo ageite madri kilili, di cheza di kilili, amadibele zoriadi, amangwe zoriadi, our four.
That's how you can't play around with the Uganda, because we are very strong now, very strong.
Iyo disi leba azima ba paraka, mavi kari Uganda seku. Azkuni zota di amani chazu aleni adi, zota zi angirini, bazi choni aparaka ba aleni aku.
Now, so that is the first point, peace. But peace which came from unity. That's why we talk of the principles of patriotism. Love Uganda, love Uganda.
Eyo bela mani yo letaba ma le kari amavu Uganda re leba ma re suru amavu Uganda re levina ale suru amavu Maracha.
Yes, you are Rugubara, you are Arur, you are Munyankore, you are Muganda, but love Uganda.
Mi Lugubara ni, mi Aluru ni, mi Muganda ni, mi Munyoro ni, te le mima le Uganda e avasi.
Because you need Uganda, first of all, as a market for your products.
Ariskuni ile kari amari Uganda readi mini afamina oforone.
The Banyankore don't buy my milk.
Lesu mavu daleri, barara daleri, suruba no ve Banyankole de, zeki lesu daneko.
Because they also have milk. I have milk, they have milk.
Ariskuni dale barara, ivu lesu chi, Museveni vu lesu vini chi, azi jeba azima lesuku.
So they don't buy my milk.
Zeki ma lesuku.
If I was with the Banyankore alone, I would be poor now. But other people of Uganda buy my milk, they buy my beef.
Suru azin do di Uganda diki lo barapele kaku apele diki ekidibele le suri jeni eki zaivu ngapi tivu daleri mariarki eki zen.
They buy my bananas.
Ekibini matoke kanuku abua rivu dalerki ekibini jeni.
I don't grow simsim in Raktura. Where do I get simsim from? Where do I get simsim from?
Yes, kini
I get it from northern Uganda. The Banyankwere are not good fishermen. Banyankwere are not good fishermen. Or you find the Jonam, the other people are better fishermen than the Banyankwere. So these tribes of Uganda need Uganda for market for their products. And the West Nilas are making a lot of money. From being near the border with Sudan and Congo. So when other Ugandans are coming to smuggle from Congo and from South Sudan, they stay in Arua. Whether they are coming to smuggle or to do good business, but they stay in Arua. So all these Ugandans who pass through Arua bring money. So West Nile is taking advantage of its geographical position at the end of Uganda to channel resources.
West Nile Suru Uganda so that's why we say, please, you people, if you are clever, love Uganda because you all need it. Now, if somebody comes to me and says, we as Banyankwere, I tell him, Satan, go away. Because if I didn't have Uganda, I would not be prosperous like I am now. I am far away in Rwachtura, but I'm benefiting from Uganda from all corners. And the people of West Nile are far from Kampala, far from southern Uganda, but they are benefiting from the whole of Uganda when they pass here going to Sudan. When I was going to pay respect to John Garang, when John Garang died, I drove by road all the way to Yei and back. John Garang Madrarsi, South Sudan Yadale,
Not Juba, Yei. Juba was still under the Arabs. And I remember I discovered a small, nice hotel in Nebi where I stopped to wash my hands and so on. So, clever people understand the value of Uganda. That's why we say patriotism, love Uganda, but also Pan-Africanism, love Africa.
Dibele yobani yori le ale kari amavu Uganda ri asisile alusi le vina ale suru amavu Afrika di amabe nirudi le ale amalale asukuni amorudu su ameselia.
Because when I was supporting SPLM, some people were saying, why is Museveni interfering in the issues of South Sudan?
Ini tanga SPLM di askari under South Sudan ari mazakozursi. Lakini Museveni ni ngari afi Sudan era la yoya.
When I was supporting ANC, Mandela, so why is Museveni interfering with the whites in South Africa?
Ini anda muzu South Africa mazakozu amutiazubanonve African National Congress da Malia ni mudala yoya.
When the Africans took power in South Africa, there are so many Ugandans there now. I hear there are 1 million.
Ikaki muanguda October sasi suru Africa ki woro iki South Africa dal ata Uganda ni amavuri kivini ikidaleti.
They go there to do witchcraft, to do what? To deceive them.
Mukidale ojo mazingaya kan mukilonyisu.
To deceive the South Africans that they have got, they call them sangomas, that's witch doctors.
Muzo ojo mazingazo olegolego mazingazo.
But none of them has ever come to thank me to say, please, thank you for supporting Mandela.
Teba mubadala diki dakingaji Museveni vu yozu awadi for minanda di dizu amape mine ziwalejizu amanerisi.
Now, when South Sudan became independent, so many Ugandans rushed there for business.
Andra dia di South Sudan yari ikodeba na maza South Sudan isu di diwala sasi mavu Uganda ki woro ikinzujuba yeya gwangwa mu biasara yo azinga.
Nobody has ever come to say thank you Museveni for supporting SPLM.
Ata ni aze alu imimunga awadi for Museveni ni kini hai awadi for muze adienda ni lidarsi asiandu diti angu amavu dizo askuna amalonyi su South Sudania.
But when we were supporting the Africans in South Sudan, in Rwanda, in Burundi, in Congo, in South Africa, it was partly because of undugu, fraternity, but also knowing that we needed them, they need us.
Yes. Amaniandra damazakozu South Africa si, paria zindundu South Sudan asi, diki Congo asi diki, amaandra badi mazako askundi amabeini amadipika. Baka bazako ba seliaku iyo amavuri choninga tuku.
So I'm telling you that be careful about people who come and say, I have a political party, or I want to be a leader. A political party aiming at what? What are your aims?
Emi adiki milesi, emi marataruni nyovuki milesi. Basiki jimudia ile kini disere cha Uganda, ile cha president ru, ile tado aduyo, ale ni enzoku, iyo diari, dile amavuri, ere president, general, Yoweri, Kaguta, Museveni, ni amavuri arki, woro, Uganda si, vin Africa si woro.
So, politics is like medicine.
Iyo, politics is iridiani arole.
You cannot be a doctor unless you understand the anatomy of the human body.
Mi chocha Dr. Ruku ika adama rua alesidale aduniri ni kuria.
And the factors that affect the human body.
And yondundu baruani azo ijipiri ikangayo mi adale rivakiliku mi chocha Dr. Ruku.
You must understand the diagnosis of your patient.
Le mi mane mi agwazika imu mi wazoru iyo irima adale re adoni irima alia irima diari mi mane kilili raka.
With the NRM, we understood exactly what the problem was, like the sectarianism. We said sectarianism is suicide.
NRM oneki yodiki kilili raka oneki mi aduraka askuni neki yo nduvu di aleko.
That's why we reject completely, and even when we are not agreeing with you, initially when we work together, we bring you together.
Mini din nebole ikatwanda zinga mape kungoni ku amadibere mi oru alemimu amavu askuna ale nduvu ku ale azinga tu alu power up here.
That's how we've been working with all the people who are not originally with us.
Amatibele zinga mini ne bandra oku adibata amapekuriki te amazinga ipie askune ale oya matarako.
Because we don't care about who you are. What we care about is what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you planning to? It is the what, not the who, not the where.
Iyo amani ledi are nikini miadi are ko. Iyo amani ledi mito orudingori de amavudia are nikini miadi are niko.
If you say, I am for tribalism, we say, bye bye.
If
you say, I am for religious sectarianism, we say, bye bye. If you say, I look down upon women, we say, no, but we have seen women shooting men. Please, go away. If you say, you stand here and I give her a gun and you see what she does to you. So that's how NRM has been able to unite all of you, and that's why we have brought peace.
NRM,
and the second word I want to mention to do is the development. Now development has got two parts. It has got economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. If you go to economic infrastructure here in West Nile, you have seen the road coming all the way from Karuma all the way to Koboko. Then even the road from Karuma to Kampala had been damaged. We had to do it a number of times again. Even this one here has started growing old. We are now doing it again. We are now working. We have worked on the road from Atiak all the way from Guru, actually, from Guru to Atiak, then coming all the way to Ajumani to Moyo.
Nzila ingazu gulua itazu Atiakia itazu Ajumania pere Moyoari amasasi ride adansi itadi la rupia dabo amaworo ba lamusi carpet aladini.
And from Moyo now we are going towards Yumbe and Koboko.
Amasasi dibini nzila ingazu Moyo pere Yumbia pere Koboko adi amari baria lamusi aladini.
And the other roads we are going to work on, like the one of Nebi, Goli, then you go to Zombo, you go to Paida, then you come all the way up to Nyarua here.
Amabini nzila zingazu Nebia, Muzu, Zomboa, itazu pere Vura, pere Ruadi, amabini nzila border di Congo beda, amabini mubaria lamusi, asangadi yodisi, avati.
There is another road from Panyimur to Pakwach, to Rhino Camp, to Wadelai, along the Nile.
Nzila aziviniti yi mirimatiasi, ingazu Panyamurwa, itazu Pakwatia, itazu Wadalaya, itazu pere Rhino Campia, amadivini munzilada ba lamusi. Basangadi yodisi.
That is in all those are in our plans.
The Waro Amavu Manifesto Odi di Maria.
Now, then we have got electricity.
Iyo aziri ati okopiarini atizu pariworoari.
Now there is a road from Arua through Terego to the other one.
Enzilazi ingazu mani bia wandia aliteregwasi mufu pere yumbia amavini munzila da mazingari abasangadi yorisi.
That road is also very important. That road is also important.
Nzila da avini aneri abapiro titamalia leba maederra arskuni rodiro.
Now then the roads are like they are all here. I have already mentioned them.
Nzila ki ini otiriki da kakau te ito de ki ola aworoku.
Now electricity, we struggled with the electricity because the electricity was stopping in Lila.
Amaobi otitoti le ati Maracha West Nile ati de asiandangwa liradale.
And the original problem was from Lila all the way to Arua is a long distance.
Iwanda waruri atini ngazwanda lira itazu pere Arua dia eri angudi zozo eri waru.
And these wires are like a current.
Wire mini nediki ikibele atidi se iji kera mabudoleni.
You can either put a strong current or a weak one.
Mikanuku afazo okopo ni pano mbe transformer rudi ba atini adizo okopie kanukuru atipie eri adiro okopie were.
The strong current is 132 kV. That's how they describe them in their language.
Ati okondeniri eri turualu kalina dini kV.
That carries strong electricity.
But
the problem was that that time the demand for electricity in Arua, Western Nile, was like 2 megawatts.
Sadasi amaba ruwa diki atianda man le rianda lu megawatts iri rianda nyanya gakanya ruto.
So if you put a strong current, who consumes this power? But if you put the weaker current, the 32 kV, 33 kV, it comes getting weaker because of the distance, and by the time it arrives in Arua, it is very slow. So that's why initially we put Nyagak. We put a small station in Nyagak. To generate 6 megawatts. Nearby. And the wires would be nearer, so we would use 33 kV. But now, because of after the other work we have been doing of like South Sudan becoming free.
South Sudan yarisi, vini parimdundu yarisi,
and Congo now.
Vini Congo asi, sasi, asi anju chadi paridi aworobo.
Arua is growing and needs more power.
Arua azini West Nile eridi zoria, ledivini ati azio popi ongopi angirini.
So that's why we have been able to bring a very strong current from Karuma now, 132 kV all the way to here.
SARSI NRM government. Yoweri kaguta Museveni baijidi ati amavu West Nile yari abo KVA turualu kalina diniri adi ati opondendri batu azidiangani basangadi yodisi. So
for us, we don't do things just because of politics, wanting to please people even when things are wrong. It's very dangerous.
Adikinulu amazinga lezu kanukuvoti ndazu ngoni lu aikofezu mindiniku amangu titoti kililiraka amazingando.
Cheap popularity.
Alena fazi ile mi batu ile indemi ngondiki aleni daleri kuenare mwa daleri yo.
We were telling people that the power will come, but let's move according to the plan.
Kini andra ati opapieri irgata amabu aruara amabu wesinaliara amabu titanu bela manu tizu pere ati ni sasi chazodi.
Powerful electricity has now come. Now the work is distributed to the sub-counties.
Ati chadi diabo amadi dimu ati patiji ati ati diawa joago alusi amabu skulu asi arojo asi woro ati ringa ati sinjilati asi woro.
And it will be done. That will also be done.
Eri banga yora ba yonga yori sawari fo banga ati patijira banga ati dediara awari fo.
Now so on the telephones, everybody has got a telephone now, as you can see.
Azidi iyo chuma nyiri iyo njazodiki badri abusasi diti toki arodi.
There we use the private sector to solve the problem of telephones.
Ayo tadi iyo njazadi sasi dimuke micho di iyo njebazi be Kampala ara, Juba ara, Congo ara, sasi yoda di kilili.
Piped water for drinking, we are going step by step.
Iyi mbuza ku selia de siri mongo changaku te amangongo nere ejere.
But we also need water for irrigation.
Ale divini sati iyi nyaka ezozu.
Irrigation is very, very important.
Nyaka ezozu iyi si ereyo azi oporoni.
I can show you example of irrigation. Let's see Dr. Muranga in Bushenyi.
Amanga Aguazi Dr. Muranga ini edaimini eri nyaka ivurezo yisi eri sazi situga kaka yirdia chi amfu bali asi eri nyaka ezo ni sai tuga ni.
This is where our model plantation is. Plantation which we've had, we've already gone beyond 50 tons of yield per hectare. My talking the important part is water, but especially in the dry season. So here we are using irrigation, drip irrigation, as you can already see, using water, especially in the dry season. Drip irrigation, the advantage we get is that it sends water where it is required. People does not depend on national water. We make our own water, which we pump every day. 90% of the water is used for irrigation, and the other 10% is processed for use in pilot plant and estate waste nature areas. This swamp, as per NEMA allows us to use a third of the water.
You freeze that swamp, keep it there. Now, that is government land, which we gave to Dr. Muranga, one of our scientists.
Nyaku diandra government ni afedi eri Dr. Zi Murangani ere yo azi uniza disiri ngapere.
To grow bananas, but using irrigation and fertilizers.
Ere uasa ere yiayu vini nyaku alari ayu nezu abua de mazoki kililiben.
The consequence is that the nearby Banyankore are harvesting 5 tons per hectare of bananas per year. Put back the other swamp. Put back the other swamp. I want it. But Dr. Muranga is harvesting 53 tons from 1 hectare.
Dr. Muranga da sasa di tani su kali taudini na yorini yia yuzu azini nyaku alare ayuzu risi.
10 times more than the Banyankore.
Pale mudri aga Banyankore pini taisu lutani tauri.
So we can't go on with this old way of doing crops.
Amato di mu giri banyangu jazu giri ndo ku ewi da sersikiziko neba maido yia yu nyaka ezozo.
Therefore, in our plans, we plan irrigation for as part of the economic infrastructure.
Otita mabu NRM di malia aledi yi bani nyaka ezozuri vini dozi amavu anguadi andi.
And you can see that is how God created Uganda. That's how the wetland should look like.
Enedinga Uganda ni ndrida enenga abu da malia da ndriozi.
Wetlands in that part of Uganda, they look like this, with a lot of papyrus and so on.
angua buru andradale Western Uganda adi kaduku pari ituni deriada eriana emini nedale askuni batani bakilili.
But that is now economic infrastructure.
Dadi lonyi otuza.
But there is social infrastructure.
Aziri de afabani ayo deki otuzu vini bazu angoworo maria.
This means education mainly and health.
The journey school pile, arojo pile, iyi pile, the divini ale ongbonere.
Maracha has got 62 government primary schools.
Maracha dia amavu primary school government ediki kaliazia diriri.
And has got 7 government secondary schools.
Senior school amavu diariki eki aziri.
There are also other private schools, but those are
school azi bani do inisini ikivini aleni aliati.
And for the people with the money.
Nezukini emi da send the offer aleni atiti.
Now the Maracha has got 91 parishes.
Maracha dia pariski amavu kalioron dinialo.
With 34 hosting at least one government primary school.
Primary school amavu diariki kalina dinisu.
So we have another 34 parishes.
Yati Maracha dia kalina dinisu school primary diki aleni ayo.
That's our target now in the coming government, to make sure that these ones also get.
Ili taudi malia parisidi adizu primary school koko diki aledi otitoti nezu school amasi parisidi malia ra our reform basangadi yorisi.
But also you the planners in the district, you also mix up things.
Ba otitoti ba amavu Maracha district adiki lema pakia bazayo de maliaku.
Because the primary schools are 62 government primary schools.
Primary school amavu government ni kaliazia dini.
If you are insisting that there should be one primary school per parish, then 62 parishes would have been covered by now.
Otita azi adiki andra de amukeku school ki amavu kaliazia dini leta parisi kaliazia dini madiki school pie. Te otita adi mukeku midisu ku parisi azi alunu malia school ki adi na kanuku iri.
But now it means some parishes have got more than one primary school over the government.
Medisu ku parisi aziriki school pie iri kanuku na government ruruki.
And some don't.
Aziriki di school aleni ayo.
Now Maracha has got 7 government secondary schools.
Amavu Maracha district area school wanombe senior ruriki aziri.
But it has got 19 sub-counties.
Amavu joago ki modrini oromi.
So we have a date now of 12. 12 sub-counties to add more 12 schools.
Joago amavu modrini riki ivu senior school ki yo.
I can see here there are 2 seed schools which are being constructed now.
School wazi iri senior riki baiki Syria kololo piki All Saints be.
When the 2 are finished, then we shall remain with 10.
Baka di ridiki debo erde ate modri nezuki ni joago woro madiki school senior Europe.
But the problem with education in general has been some local people and some of the other national ones refusing to implement my policy of free education for the children in the government school.
Iyo amavu ye waruri di chere aziki amavu kuwa sidia district ya aziki vini dale Kampala sidale iriki yoko otita ini otimu keriki ikimu aleni oza baki ni anzima laki skulu dani takinga kirimu fizia tipika kevo.
In the 1996 1996 manifesto, I promised free education, UPE, universal primary education.
Andra otita NRM di iliel falu turo romi kaliorom di nazia si General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni NRM de kini andra skulu bama lari perina bama fale ni fiziku tipika maofeki fiziku te bazi mukiyo de ejaja agaria.
But some people didn't understand this. They didn't implement it.
Bazi vaki yo intale bama yoyo riki tini utitari tiniri kaita kuedia amabuti dia ikivini mu aleni kaja iki abaza iji alenia.
The DEOs in the districts, they don't follow it up.
Misuku bambo unitari diki vini ba wara district diki ikimu yo de maleki eti varia.
The head teachers don't follow it up. The head teachers.
Vini mbaba dicheba diki ikivini yo maziki etini.
The PTA board is also coming.
Vini dia tipika maamutia ki ikivini ifi yo de maliandi ikivini afaziki uli tipika madia.
So it is not implemented.
The zakiti bele yota utitanda iri alari o zakite.
And the children drop out of school.
Vini school woro maliaku.
Because they can't pay school fees. Because they can't pay school fees.
Yeah, askuni ofeki physical.
But you know, I am a guerrilla.
Emini nebole ma bambazani.
So I said, these people, because they are not listening to me,
Akini badi irikima tiku.
Let me create a small rural triangle where I go and do something.
Yi obele di idinga ima angwazi de rural triangle where dini idinga muyorki nengazoda.
That's what we did with UPC. We told UPC to stop disturbing us. They refused, so we said, okay, let's go to where we chase UPC.
Yes, mwanda dibele ekini andra yokenda bele UPC bedle bakin bama yodini kwa eriki yoku pere mubilanda dale luerwa mukibele do utitoti muzuyo Uganda ri otozo.
And when we were there, we were able to show that you can have a disciplined army that doesn't kill people, that doesn't do bad things.
Amandi bele muriadale amani fizu akindi amadi marani su erdi amani asianzu ji erdi ageite maiji angoredi zone.
That's how information spread, that NRA doesn't kill people. NRA doesn't kill people.
Yeah, emini nebole askara amabusa sidiki odiki ni bakiko ikai malinda ku odiki ni miko iki ma asianzu malia.
Even on and they didn't run away because they had heard that story, the information.
Ata NRA ni Kampala edizuria askari mini ne andra oko botedri amini didiki azuda paki koi askuni nikiti askari NRA didiki kan UPDF sasiriki odiki ni baki ku ikai mavunda ko.
So the rural triangle I did, I have got my ideas sometimes are not accepted by the government, the big government.
Odu asisi Yoweri Kaguta Museveni otitazi utiala temisuku government yariki iki yodiki kaja iki abaza iji alenia.
But I have got a small area which I control completely.
Sasi isu di maparia zi warebo idi angudari pa ine ile aduyo idi manga ma kambani.
This is State House.
They did on the State House. Pariambo, Uganda, Bori.
There I don't have PTA.
Apazi dakini kanku tipika maamutia PTA dini yo.
I don't have DEO.
Apazi kini DEO, District Education Officer, even State House ya yo.
I don't have head teacher.
Apazi kini da mi dichere school azi nini yo.
I don't have foundation body.
Apazi kini da emi dokenda school de emi kanidini disia ni yo.
This is under my control.
Adule.
So I said, okay, let me show that free education is possible.
Ile di tekini anzi amavu kari Uganda de ichoki skulula ani fizo officer kokorora.
So some years ago I started building what we call presidential skilling hubs.
ali divini biribiri taudi nibo amaido di angwaziki si bani onita onizu bani azingazu bisiri bani ombe mundutisi skilling hubs edeke.
Let's see the one of West Nile.
Anakinga amavu West Nile yare.
And I built one per zone, West Nile, Teso, and call it like that. 1111.
Pangamini amavu West Nile yare da, pa Teso yare da, pa Ankole yare da. Bani anzini sasi azingazu bisi lonyi suzuri.
I could be alive in sub-county, Zombi district. All had been there some very school time. Now I'm really going to look at it. Some of the kind, and one of them in a boy, more
somebody who knows Zulu, come write down and translate for us later.
Zamani lukaratisi.
Awe machine kala mokutie, omatiro mokumana kameli, asama politics, kola kaparati mabe, toki skills majinira, abetina pedema be, saidi customer be, and materials sagisha, mokutie, don customer moda kuduo, eda kumano. So after one Pimil bear malutin iwa, pilipum ngacima new gimana ni makamesha, icam jalan dia mengwana siap menggumiri. Pilipum anu na mengwana siap pilkai ni somu para ada ni pilipum yang mau mati. Baik ini yang nyur, kita nak usil mau, masuk ke buat kerja dia ni para, masuk ke konya kupang supaya kene mo, kita konya kulit kadi dalam kene deh. Ini kali waktu saja, atau sudah yang okey, maka besok minggu, oni para macam mana berisu terkait, dengan formula, tiba tiba mana para kerja itu project macam macam. So apa yang mungkin mungkin cuma jadi, awal apa dengan kedua, apa mana ni Yoweri.
Show us the products.
Mi danga afa badini dereki alengane.
The products of those people.
Afa ezon de la bini dereki. Ezon de kideni ba. Agubi anzi bie.
Those are products my students make after only 6 months.
They are family nediki, the anzimuba, skulua, onito, oniba, azingazu pisiliki, ikilu skulala, mbazi atoko, iki afadalerki ofo.
Do we have any graduates for the skilling hubs here? Any one of them who happens to be here by accident?
Anze azimuba skulu di Malia, yani kitia. Can you school was
there is some. You come, you two, you behind there, you come. They are there in the middle. There are 2 of them. Let them pass. So let the Luo man come and translate for us. What was the girl saying? Because they were speaking in Luo. Let them pass, the 2 children. I saw them, 2 of them. Okay, you go there, go there. What were the girls saying?
Your Excellency, my name is Kolo Kwaimugu Stephen. I'm from Zombo District. The young cadre, she was talking about the hard skills. She lost the parents and she came from Alangi sub-county, but through your office, she was able to qualify to be admitted and trained. Right now, she has over 500 customers for her salon tailoring.
For what?
Tailoring machine.
Tailoring. Oh,
Yes.
she learned tailoring.
Yes. She's getting customer from Congo and Kitenge from Congo.
Oh.
Now the demand is too much for her. She's also training other young people. Right now, the issues of the job skills among the young people in Zombo, it has already been improved, and now they are becoming independent. They wish you the best, and long live Your Excellency, and long live NRM
Now,
government.
you can see her parents had died, so she had dropped out of school. That was, I don't know whether she clarified this.
She was unable, Your Excellency,
To pay school fees.
just to stop only in primary 4. But
There
now,
you go.
because of some other issue, when this skill come, she even feels that she doesn't need to go back to school.
Very, very good. Okay. So you translate that one. Translate in Rugubara. Okay. Apoyo.
Zambada, Emini Neda, the Andalu class su, one of the primary. Fidi school bani, Ionizu, Disi Maria, Alenia, Iki Charanoni, Sasi, Iki Kitenge su Kongwa, Iki Bongoriki so, Iki Loni su, Iki Sende su, Iki Viatoki de, Anisa Sende, the Ibuti, Ata, Erta di Yoga, Idi Muskulu Arusia, Asconi, Isu di Sandemo. Ima geitera, ima family ma geitera, de dibere afamani leri askuni ereben sasi anzi azekiti fevin ini azi eke mba charani si ekivin charani so ekivin sende suni ani fevin azi anzi azere peni awadi for eyorisi.
Now we have the graduates from Maracha itself. Tell us now.
Dede Maracha antiki mukinda bini school azit alen maria manjaki dingai muki school wangwa.
Because in my skilling hubs, I make sure that equal number from the districts of the zone come.
Skulu mini ne bani unito unizu disi di malia ba anzi muba skulu da malia ki ba wawa marasaki musi koboko ki musi arua ki musi zombo ki musi midi suku district woro Iki muskulu amalia tede anti kalafe angeri toku te district woro anti kidaleti school amalia iki azioni disi iki bindimu alenya lonyisu.
So these are ones from Maracha.
Rusi ma erejotomwe.
Let him speak, you summarize. Let him speak, you summarize. You the translator, you summarize for us, but let him speak to the local people. Write his points. You must write, otherwise you will forget.
Ma anzi impe pisuzu ana mara muzuru malia me de ala kosi afapa edezuri mega mo ne fanda ko muke sa se de vade me suma se da zo era melo afapa ki debo te ka yo waro ale ka fanda ko mongo rera materials vini tools bana zinde ko ngazu ni chafurusi ichanjana wawa man chozo vile ko ma ongo rezwangere mega be binando yo dile kamavu disu na skitora katecho programme ba banza skitra levin batamani su ni dale ma savine yene mo ni ni even mo mazako sa volersi ni bele aga min mozo zile baje isuzu sendesi kam mozo ha bodale asi changele zumni enaro ko madia yi President Museveni mevo yo gazo amatepo for mbaboro madie amazakozo yo mani eto yo werare mereto nyangere babele ni bazir madie sene bele vinende me vinni nyarne ba fa ipe yiri bukan bidare ba fa su mesero al tibina urfo fe minangere ondo amini ji amodero mo minjizu azinga zuti sirisi azi e ka o mezinga ele skulu rame azikata se office da tae urua se wane ni onzi azida ler amba tikenga mrimi disi mimi de nyaza su ni misi or for many years dia mazidia.
Had you dropped out of school? Had you dropped out of school? Had you dropped out of school?
No, I was senior 4 completion. I stopped in senior 4.
Why did you stop?
Because of school fees.
So this is my witness. This is my witness against the head teachers. You summarize what he said before the other one comes. You summarize.
That he left school at senior 4. He went to the skilling hub in Zombo, and he was training in shoemaking.
Why did he leave school?
He dropped out of school after senior 4 because of lack of school fees, and he wants to increase his business of shoemaking. He does not have enough tools and enough materials, and he wants to train other youth so that they are not beggars but job creators.
Very good.
And he wants to thank you very, very much, Your Excellency, for skilling the youth, and he looks forward to you creating a fund so that they can borrow from it.
I have already put the fund. I have already put the fund at the district. The fund is there now.
Yes. Baba di sende. Amabu district ya abo anjo deni chozu muzu sende duzu ini ma azi nyiri ta di kale ni ngade ngazuri Baba sende sasa di amabu district ya Maracha di abo.
Now, when they were studying, you asked them when they were studying, were they paying anything? No, ask were you paying anything?
Kalile to mudoi vini ma rumuni kini ini muzu skulua zombo adaleria azido onizu disi mbazi ya di malaria iyo fefizi alwani ko ife sende azilale koi nyaka adu afadria afe ini dale.
Thank you. Let's hear the other one.
What phone style guy? Rusi bamam ver kule bonfest. Inga zolo subcounty maga manda ba school mvani amanda school ahoima alara masina fwa sina sueria fizi ya kore masikuda mago marachogogo mamuta marachabo sende na diorsi amwandra azi school azi disi kana dere ngazo eranda school zombwadai amura afaziba no feda aniyo nyaka basuda yo diada afadia miliayu mia za kozode misu grikorasi amura moni ontarara ayanda welding sara madi sina welding yani asi mafura masada kazinga bazima workshop wa sende ni adiosi kanto capto ni adiosi madi ngaya zaro fata diban ledere enta yo yi baban sende odale anidiku kabi chara kachaku mobibani ba orende and ba district ya ma diki ba nende amanda ba skulo dalode amado le zindanga ma kuki amaku kane ezi district ya dale biside mobiki banda ndene award 4 da mauti simatiyo afe president ya mare Uganda deni award 4 ngiri erni ban dilebadi jizu ondwa babe were anda chiri rezu sada zibisi longazu muzo apandazo matrisi muket
award 4.
Thank you, Your Excellency. This young man Bazukulu is called Adukule Boniface. He's from Olovu. That's one of the sub-counties in Maracha.
You can go back. You can go back. Let them go back.
He's a senior 4 leaver. He also dropped out of school because of school fees. And his parents could not afford school fees for senior 5 and senior 6. Then he was enrolled into the skilling hub in Zombo, and he studied welding for 6 months, and he did not pay any fees. Every upkeep of his was provided for in the skilling hub, and he completed it. He graduated, and he is now working in someone's welding section because he does not have capital to start his own, but he can do very good work, and the person he's working for is appreciative. He wanted to start his own welding place so that he can train others, and therefore he thanks you very much for this opportunity, and he looks forward to getting this fund so that he can start his own welding hub within Maracha here. Thank you very much.
The NRM chair, the district chairperson, they came and we launched the circles with the chairperson of Maracha.
The chair.
I launched the circle. You tell what? How far have you gone with the circle?
The circle.
Yes, we launched it. I put in money.
Our four atam avla Uganda rocha pere. Eyo bare ni muzu circle lonje zoro balu na manene ara mutia person repo. Sir say you as a Uganda dia.
Not NRM chairperson. The local government. LC5 and Cow, they are the ones who know.
LC5 chairman in the here. LC5 chairman. Let me answer. Okay, Your Excellency, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner is here. She has offered to respond.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Your Excellency. My name is Kolibako Monica, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner of Maracha District. I want to confirm to you that we have formed the circle of all our candidates who completed from Zombo Skilling Hub, and we have received the 50 million in their own account. We are preparing them so that they make use of this money. Thank you so much.
The chair, RDC, Deputy RDC, Amavuri Kini, by Su Sende, Amavu Maracha, the million Kaltaura, Babairi, Accounti, Anthony Rimalia, Amadido Titoti, Nezukini, Anthony Mamukido, Sende, the Ayu, Sakoda Babara, Erichi.
Don't kill the lady yet. No, you leave them. Abua, watch. Don't kill the lady yet. Don't kill the lady yet. I'm saying don't. I'm telling the audience not to kill the lady. The circle. Listen to me. I am here now.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, if a senator is the action,
I launched in, was it in Munyonyo? Where did I launch it? I launched the circles. No, it was in Nakasero. I launched it recently, about like 1.5 months ago.
Sako and the Andazun Ba Bisidiki, Ye don't write Kenny, Agadi, Mba, Ogogo, Iridipi, Andra Nakaserwa, Innocent Daki, Fezu, Barindundua, Tanzi, Azun Ba Bisidipini, send a million Kalta.
The OLC5 came and we put the money. It is not in their pockets. It is on the account of the circles.
Send it I sadasi chairman amavu LC Taudi imwanda meeting dara baba send it account and the avuria adini baba badi pe mamfuku adini send it account and the peria.
And even this morning I was speaking with the State House controller. She's not here. She's moving around checking those accounts.
Bambo Dale State House here. Send the mayon epere, iria tiria, amabu disfiasi woro, send the under in feda, iringwa, bayu ringoni, adepia, ayukini, iria tiria.
But you are right to be angry with that young lady. Because they don't know how to communicate with you people. Now, let me prosecute your RDC. I'm the lawyer on your behalf. I'm the lawyer on your behalf.
Yes.
RDC, come. So to
RDC Mamunga do aware.
Now, RDC, these people want to kill you Why can't you defend yourself better? The question is, the money was sent to an account in the bank here in the district. Where is that account? What is the account?
Your Excellency, I want to say the total number of beneficiaries trained.
No, the account number in the bank. Which bank and
in Centenary Bank.
Now, before we arrest the lady, before we arrest her, she has now told us that the account is in Centenary Bank. In Maracha here.
Centenary Bank here.
In Maracha here. Not in Arua, not where, but here. Is it here?
We don't have, Your Excellency, there is no bank in Maracha district, so our banks are in Arua, City, or in Koboko.
Okay. It is in Centenary Bank. In which branch now?
Your Excellency, the total number of our children who have been trained are 82.
The account number.
The branch is Arua. Account number now I cannot.
So now, okay. So now. You leave them. Don't be excited with them. Okay, so you go and sit. Now you can see.
How much money? It is there. Yes. Okay.
Now,
Your Excellency, that the money is in Centenary Bank, Arua branch, and there is 50 million in that account, and the money is there. Can you send it? Million account in Centenary Bank here, Arua.
Okay, now let's do this. Now there is a solution now. There's a solution now.
Emiringa, kini imu amuyodo tura imu eorin zeminidi.
There is NRM Vice Chairperson, Northern Uganda.
Amabu NRM ma biligi Amabu Northern Uganda.
It's called Dennis Obua.
Runi Honorable Dennis Obua.
I order him now, in front of you. Go on the microphone there.
Kini Den Honorable Dennis Obua Maimunga doa.
When we leave here,
Akake angudoku.
or even now, but when we leave, because there's noise now. When you leave here, you ring Centenary Bank.
Kinamani angudokuria ampuda parudo kuria ile Honorable Dennis.
And you check that account. You check that account. Then in the night, you go on the radio of West Nile, and you don't only check the account of Maracha, you account, because all of them have accounts, the districts. Then in the night today, you go on the radio. And you say, Obongi, Arua, Zombo, Pakwati, Nebi, Maiseki Wara. And you can even come with the manager of the bank to say, yes, the money is here now. Bank managers, they came, okay, Adada, send it here, send it Yoweri. In the radio. So that they hear. The case is with Hamson Obua now. Honorable Hamson Obua Madia, and I will. You can contact controller. She can tell you the accounts which you can check. The controller has the. Your Excellency,
I undertake to comply with your directive.
Very good. The case is now handed to Hamson Obua. Or for the Hamson, Honorable Hamson Obua Madia, Eringa, Ioda, Isu, Itinisu, and Rossi, Bangavino Dukonife and Rossi. But the mistake is our government leaders to make government work as if it is a secret from the people. Government te sende diki baziki matanimba imasia uyoni pariworo ako. Why don't they inform the beneficiaries? Kata de yombasi leta diki sende da suniari pata eki onve pata re yo diki loini ngodi ni ikitani kina dada sende chabori. So Deputy RDC, come so that I give you last question. Ikininga Deputy RDC reonge dika. How many graduates from Maracha do we have now? How many from Maracha? How many graduates from Maracha? Andra school riteva Maracha anjite iridiki ikingo amvita iridiki. Time ba diariki. Anjite iridiki ikingo aya. Apatomu piki adukulebe. How many graduates from Maracha up to now total? Okay, please. How many graduates?
Your Excellency, the total number of graduates are 82.
82?
Yes.
Okay. So, fine, you go and sit. They are 82. So, the point I was making here was that without paying school fees I have been able to change the lives of these young people.
Iyo tani le obadiari kini iyo school fees of ezu di katadi yo misuku and your dedima idrito jaru ikita zoza maria.
Therefore, in the coming government, I want really to agree with the head teachers, with the PTA, with the foundation bodies that we should launch free education for the children of Uganda in government schools.
Kini does really do seriously. Government odi NRM di Malia imudifu richeba pie tipika pie ile yo ini kini does really do seriously afaziba fizipe school government di Malia re ile ni alwane ko.
And my Ruero, my resistance center in Ruero is more expensive than yours. My resistance center in Ruero, the skilling hubs, are more expensive than their schools.
School women ne ani and apaimbazu prisidiki azini kiti zomboadia azini ki loeru ati te alenia sazin se send alenia bani fe alenia ki angiri ambamba te amabu de maria afa send alwani ko.
Because in my case, because my skilling centers are few, I need to accommodate the children, to feed them, to treat them and all that, which spends more money.
If school was it Amalia Ianzidani Nyaka Fendi, Iafadria Feini, Iki Aunitoni, Babini Chuma, ini Azingazuki, Jani Dani, Iki Itani Kili, Iki Anguezo, and Kuki Lonisu, Ikaki for school Amalia.
But if we stick to the formula of one government primary school per parish, one government secondary school per sub-county, this school should be day schools, so that the children study and go home.
Otita ino tirisi Paris alo primary school madialu jogo alo malia senior madialu senior madiki boarding kiku kanukubani kozo dalere ko kanukubani nyaka nyazore ko school madiki antiki mwale no butisi ekinvi ondress yakua.
So that the government concentrates on classrooms, laboratories, teachers' houses, and paying teachers instead of sleeping and all that.
Aledidimu otitoti nezukini classroom bama sira laboratory ki bama reongboni kira bama febini baba kimuke afadria school lerki madiki muke te afaziba fees ofedi ile neko.
That was the plan to separate eating and sleeping and medical from the school to concentrate on teaching.
The other day, Tita, Panu Lezu, Adkin Balu Mu, Emiluba, Mimba, Alenu, Niazisi, Midifu, Alenia Darcy, Mimia Zinga, Mrs. Chenny, Misende Su, Miloni Su.
Now, I must move to my third point because I'm getting late.
Sardi Muria.
You see, all this we are talking about is economic and social infrastructure.
Iyo mani zeriki woro iyo loni ezozuri azini afa mani ayo ayudiki ongboni erezuri.
The roads, the schools, these are all shared assets.
Afa mini ne zila skulu arozo diki amairiayu tualu woro tualu.
We have been having a wonderful tarmac road here for a number of years now. We have been having a wonderful tarmac road here for a number of years now.
Amavunzila la musiri ingazu karuma arua marachadi ali koba kwa perorabadi njiladi didia ili agadi biribiri mudribo.
But the question is, do you sleep on this tarmac road at night?
Izitadi ari lamu didia ti mi lamu nyaya mi koti nyaya.
Where do you sleep?
Mi kongwa. That they sleep in their huts.
in their houses.
Yeah, in their houses.
Now, that means the poverty you left there in the morning, if you go back, you'll find it waiting for you.
Kini ikadi akumiburu ku utusi ikafumwa chisinzila diarale ikadida ku onresi bibelelu akumiburu su ero dale kadi alioni bibelelu awe anyomaria.
And it will be waiting for you until you say, welcome back, we are still here.
Idisuku aliordimia iya kuwa onresi kini karibu mini aliormia i.
And that's why the NRM, from the beginning, didn't want to confuse development, which is ours, road, electricity, school, hospital, with wealth. Wealth is mine, or my family, or my company.
The government NRM brini yo kini iyo bani angwezozu nzila arojo skulu ngondi malia mi iria mi pandirua dule mi twafazisu wale ya kusazensi te afamani le sasiri lonyi ma otuza aku masaliasi alu maisu robia ima mfuku ati ni angwezo even yezonde.
So that's why we have been sending money in Tandikwa, NADS, Operation Wealth Creation, now PDM. We are clear that even if there is tarmac road and electricity and so on, if there is poverty in the homes, people will still be suffering.
Kini nzila katwa diti, arodo ka diti, alio kangadia kuati, mingakiria atandi maria. Iyo tibele sasi inyoti, emioga, etandikwa. Sasi sati bini PDM di bati bele ya kuwa, kale bele robia ma fini mfukwa, angu miya kumazo, amazoani.
So, we have been preaching this from 1966.
Amaido, otitad leri emba iliel kwalu turoromi kaliaro niaziasi.
I started preaching this in 1966.
Iliel kwalu turoromi kaliaziati niaziasi.
And that's how people change. Some people who have listened to us have changed.
Bazi iyo ribara diki isuki lonyira alio fuki alio maliarsite.
I can give you one example from deep down there in the rural areas of the cattle corridor.
Ingamini etetazi alufe bazi anyapa matamba ba andra dale etuni deriaria.
But who listened to our message of 1966?
And the odu kwanda mani do fe ili elfu alu turoromi kaliazia dinazia seriki.
Show them the video of Mr. Matongo of Ruwe of Ngoma.
Tulu de Ngazu Ngoma.
Mazina ninge George Matongo of Ngoma. Mungu tu hano wetaka kwa nonfuta. Mtemi majakureva. Nuko itanti shit. Tataka ndani tu afya taluba hawajidan.
I will translate for you, don't worry.
Zakanya. Na gurama taka. Nyusenazo zankwari kwenda zasuza bana. Bana biherize. Naturu kabanza munyankwe naje narinda kumata ngunzungu nukuza hanyura nasunga atuzungu zindisumuke.
On our farm we collect over 900 liters of milk per day.
Now,
and a liter.
Now, that is one of the families deep in the cattle corridor, the savannah.
Suluazi Bayromve Matongoi Eriti Matamba Irilesu Ofu Eriani Lonyisu Dale Etuni Deria.
But who listened to our message of 1966?
So
please don't mix the development of facilities which are ours also remember yours, which is wealth in your home.
So, leba mane, iyo azi angwe zozu skulu piki nzila ngondiki mama nekira te iyo mini robi esuzu mini lonyi suzu mivu akwere leba mane yo di kirili mama nevini etaba azi di rinde.
And where this person is, there is no tarmac road.
Pari mini ne churu matonga dane azu riniti ezozu da atanjila lamusiri yo.
It is like 70 miles from the nearest. But you can see it's very rich with cows, with modern houses. That girl is a university graduate, paid for by the parent because she had money. You had her speaking in English.
In eri tima tamba kirili eri majoti eri ibayikiti ani angu erevore zoani. And
you heard her saying that they are selling 900 liters of milk per day. So, this message is from development.
Emini nebole odukodi iyo angwezozu azini lonyi suza akwedi le mama duyo de okoro de NRM ni iderle.
Wealth is personal, development is shared.
Lonyi riapa fipi mimi fuku aka lukumia kwedi mi urudini sumbi te angwezoza eribadiani badiati ayuni.
Let me see some from Maracha who have listened to my message, if there are some examples.
Yingazini vini da mini alo. Marachani.
Hello, you're most welcome to Ole Mixed Farm Limited. We are in Maracha District, Okokoro Town Council, 20 kilometers from Arua Town, in Abinyu Cell, Lamla Ward, of course in Maracha District. This is Ole Mixed Farm Limited, a farm which started in 2005. We have quite a number of enterprises here. For example, you can see we have rabbitry, see we have a California here, we have piggery, we have poultry farming, we do insect farming here, especially based on the black soldier fly. We have apiculture. When I talk about apiculture, of course, we're talking about rearing of bees. We have greenhouses here, where I think we produce strawberry, some of the most delicious strawberry in West Nile. We also have fish, where we have a complete chain of fish products from the hatchery to rearing and then to value addition. When you look at Ole Mixed Farm, Ole Mixed Farm is one of the model farms in Maracha District with an income base of over 100 million shillings, minimally, that is per annum, and that 100 million shillings, that is just the net. How do we generate this money? Of course, you've seen that we have our cows, and thanks to Operation Wealth Creation, these cows give us, we have 2 milking cows, they give us 30 liters of milk per day. So that translates to around 60,000 shillings, because each liter is at what? Is at 1,000 shillings.
That young man is here in Maracha.
Karile mini ne owole dai ere Maracha dia o kokoroa abindu village ya do ivore iliele fudin tausi.
And from those activities, the rabbits, the fish farming, the cows which we got from Operation Wealth Creation, those cows, he earns 100 million shillings net after reducing costs, removing costs a year.
Karile mini ne de ere opegu matamba, ere au matamba, ere to matamba, ere ebi matamba, ere pati mbeza deki sandi, ere bini yangu ore ndundu deki eribi ru deki sandi, ijiribi, bamia, osubi, tamano lori yashi inese debo, ere sandi. ani erisende suni milioni toro alo ele alo busi de da banzo usuru kala ni asibo da de fipil ma jebari milioni toro alo ni Maracha emivudia adini rekuba le kama jiminga emu amvudane.
So please, all of us, wake up. Don't let down your family to remain in poverty when you can get them out of poverty.
Iku familia midri kan kuaku midri kan kuenyati midri alio maliako ikata sende PDM ridi su ikayu kilili mingalonyi sura.
But when you remain in poverty, you cheat your family, but you also cheat the country.
Ika awa yumalia mivindi chandife akumidri ni temivindi chandife kari Uganda ninde.
Because all these things are done by money from taxes.
Azidiki woro pairinga osuru amani su afandundu Uganda ni cha osuru sazu alene adikisi.
If you don't have income in your home, you don't buy sugar, you don't buy soap, enough soap, you don't buy enough clothes, because each of those items, when you buy it, there is a small tax of the government.
Emini nebole emi afa woro jejetua sukari sabuni afa mini jediki woro government dunia send azeba were bano vi osururi send da rebele taru angiri nguru babele ayu angwezozu kanuku afandundu bana ayu deki edezo.
You don't build a permanent house, that means you don't use cement.
Isijo wani si cement si bano ve kanuku jo abili kalina riko.
That means you don't contribute to the taxes of the country.
Ikadijo da le siku. So
you are letting down your family, you are also letting down the country. I will end because me, I never tell you what I don't do.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Let
me show you my small 4 acres model farm in Lango. That will be the last.
My name is Dr. Maurice Etienne. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruit. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, we will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million.
Now you hear that.
In 1 year.
You hear that? This is my model farm in Lango.
The presidential farm, the General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Dr. Chen is saying that they have put there some coffee and some bananas and some cows, but we didn't have time to listen to the whole thing. He ended with the fish.
Dr. Chen Yoweri Otitanvu Damaliare Misuku Ebi Ezozat Aleniachi Tima Tambazati Rivini Kawasandi Ripatin Deza Sandi Ere Apandondo Diki Sadandi Ata Ebi Rivu Alore Ere Ebi Kilo Ese Alunusu Kilo Alunusu Bida Mazesiare Emecho de Ama Maracha Diara De Banomve 4 acre model Kan Kwangu Midi Ambori Mi Alenia Wasu Mi Apandondo Ki Yo Alenia.
And from fish alone, that fish pond, I am getting 100 million shillings.
Lu ibi ezoza a ule isilingi su million toro alo ili alo vosi ibi malia.
So therefore, my friends, the 3 words: peace,
ma bapi Maracha iyo kulu na inileko amanere alore ere asianzuni.
That's one. Number 2, development, economic infrastructure and social infrastructure.
Nama erizori ere angwezoza lonji isuzuri angwezoza afama mani ayu ndondodo ki ongboni erezori.
But number 3, wealth in our homes.
Namba nazo divini ala ambon deneri eri nezukini ama lonyisu amavu akuasi akualualuasi.
We don't have time to go into the other points, but I will get time and bring them out when I'm still here in West Nile.
Iyo azidi mikisi amobikira te iyo lonyi iyo ba fuzuwa iyo maliare denga iyo amani le muzi piedrilere.
That's why therefore we are appealing to you that please support the NRM so that we continue the work which has been done, but also do more.
Di uduko Museveni Fediari le niatiki NRM sende PDM di sende loni mongo erezo akuasiri amanga ere ongo ere akuala lurunga fu aliomaliasi. Di uduko ambo rile ko amandiari levina sadi nila manga PDM maongo ere badia kiga sende disu ba zile ba nyangolo jiba alani adiki amanga imayonera.
And where we are going, things will be much easier.
Amani diadaleli mupidisi amani garisi sende di mayuza amanga erotu kilili askuna mesu iyo aziki alani ya warawarati.
Because God seems also to like NRM.
Askuni ba aziki egaki yo NRM.
Because the British looked for our oil from 1920 to 1956 and they couldn't find it.
Mundo ndakianda odo amabudia idozu ile falu turoro mi kalirisi pere ile falu turoro mi kalina naziasi.
They looked for our oil because there were signs on the surface that there was oil.
Igakianda ini inga odu sulu dia ere o nyakuma dia nini.
But they failed to discover it.
Te auki odu sukoi.
When we came, we discovered it.
Te amani NRM government Nigeria amaisu odu sasi kari Uganda di Malia angiri fudichi.
The oil will start flowing next year.
Idozu ili mupi dusidisi amadido odu ofu amabu kari Uganda dia.
It will make it easier for us to do some of these things we have been trying to, because we have been trying to do. There is the oil there, you can see. That's one of the wells there. And what you see behind it is the culvert. Behind there. Yeah. So, But our money for oil will not go for importing whiskey and perfumes and dead people's hair called wigs. It will only be for the roads, for the railway, for science innovation, for very useful things.
Send amavu oduriri kadimu itabo amangeria yu angu amavu rezozo. Nzilaki dezu arodoki sizu vina fandundundundu amani chozu angu amare rezozo de ki ongoni ki erezo. Ane nikini ba yu azindundu liya dakanya kuwesi niko.
NRM Jew.
NRM Odu.
NRM Jew.
NRM Oe. Maracha Mafia amanganga mamandili ti warabua. Etanu bamboni ale NRM ra asunga di warabua.
They serve the flag bearers and then I rushed to Koboko.
Your Excellency, there is one message here with your permission.
Your Excellency, I have executed the directive and I wish to report as follows. 1, I spoke to the branch manager of Post Bank, Arua branch. His name is Anguzo Trophimus. His number is 0774 62 7884. 2, he has confirmed that there exists an account name Maracha District Presidential Industrial Hub Circle Limited. The account number is 408000900006. He confirmed that on the 22nd of September, the above account received 50 million Uganda shillings under State House Fund. The total amount of money on the account is currently 50,347,000. The 347,000 were initial deposits when the account was opened. The money is still intact on the account. I beg to report, sir.
And what the translate for the people?
Honorable Hamson Obua Basimu Nezu Sende Maracha District and your daddy in Yazuni Zuki Ifirare Kini Basimu Post Bank Arua manager manamba ere toko aziri su aziri arosu manager Amaru Anguzu Fefase sended account Maru Maracha District Presidential Industrial Hub Circle Limited sended account iri su Ogbo Aro Ogbo Oromi Ogbo Iri Ogbo Azia Kini mbodu kalidi irisi Mbo Oromisi Ili elfu Iri Kalidin Kausi Sende ifi account da milioni Kalitau Ra Ingazu State House ya Ingazu President Museveni Vu office ya Entebbe adale Ani sas sende da atiri anda bani boko repair resende do atiri di milioni Kalitau elef turuna kalisi dunia ziri sende that ati account ya dati the Maracha Vore our before.
And as I speak today, the State House control is not here. She's moving around, checking the circles so that they start moving.
Abu azungapi revu robiasiri area Syria amabu western area nezukini sende de kingwari erdinga bela ti sende de maitione Send them there, Mavu Marachari, Reti, Eoni district, Dimunze, and the Tadi.
But I like your vigilance.
I go Fuya Mbamba, a minute of Fuzu and Versi. I go Fuy Sangari, minute.
I like your very tough eyes. The thieves are wasting our time. The thieves must run away and go to Congo and Central African Republic. So the poor RDC is forgiven now. Do you forgive her? You come and thank them for forgiving you. Come.
They say they have forgiven her, but they are saying but PDM. I don't know.
PDM, we shall hang her for PDM.
Kini PDM re ingavini mu aleni agberi imezido mavudi tuzaruni.
My young girl, you have survived. You have survived industrial hub. PDM may take you. Be careful.
Kini maizi ipamira eosa koridasi. Tede PDM risi inzimile.
Thank them for forgiving you on count number 1, accusation number 1. You speak the local language?
Yeah, Your Excellency, thank you once more. And my people of Maracha district, I want to say thank you, and I want to appreciate that you have forgiven me, and I have given also you the truthful information. And every other time I have been with you, I have been giving you truthful information. And where there are challenges, our offices are always open. Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving me this time.
For the PDM, we are going to check.
Amavu Deputy RDC, Kenya award for many tourists. Iyo PDM di idinga mumilenzinga. Is
there somebody who has given less money than 1 million? They are there. Oh. Okay. There is one of my staff, Captain Barbara Barunji. Come and stand there. Barbara Barunji.
Yeah? Okay.
Kimbia, uko wapi?
Your Excellency, Asadingadi, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Amavu NRM presidential candidate, Vini Amavu Vicere, Uganda di, le aferini voti, Kaliorum Rintau, Toro Alumalia, January Mambodu Modinisi, Asangadi, Ayanga, Mandili, the Kiara, the Kiwara, Professor.
Now, when we finish the anthem, anybody who has got information about getting less money of PDM, come and give your contact, your number to this army officer here.
Akakido ongo karidingo debo pani di furia iota di PDM ringale ne atado ba suki kuwa suki warere
don't do
ikuwa kudata kino kuda mamuparia vyaku imukiyo danzo kudane. After
the anthems you move around, open for them, they pass here, they get a contact, we are going to follow up and catch those who stole the money.
Mi isi mi rundi mi ngangwa parisingwa joagongwa inyatingwa if you could adi mi susende were adusiari eringa amanga bada mabuti obe here ini sende le ifezuvole isangadi avasi.
Okay, let's have the flag bearers.
Your Excellency, me who was translating into Lubara, my name is Tom Aliti Chandia. I am the NRM flag bearer, MP for Maracha East Constituency, 2026-2031. Our the four minutes.
And you translate very well, I could hear.
Kini maomvi ima munduki ati o kakada maomvi kini rikilili isamani dikwe bari. Sadi sedene pademo flag bearers amade andra amade ope MP ro azene LC5 vo sadisi amavule dichere karibule ne fene sadisi tupidade amavule woman member of parliament veni flag bearer Honorable Diwaru Jennifer aye Jennifer aye. Our the four. Yes, Saturday, Honorable Diwaru Jennifer, do the flag bo. Ingazo, Amavule Chairman, Party Vule, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Madivini yon teriadi, etupidadi, Dr. Tom Aliti Chandia, Veni flag bearer, Maracha East Constituency. Redemo flag do. Amavule dile suruvule ribo.
NRM waye! Museveni waye!
I am former Commissioner of Ministry of Health. I work with Diana, Dr. Diana.
NRM waye! Museveni waye! Aliti waye! Aliti ni this style only of flag bedri awadai. Sari sideni Honorable Uhuru Nelson. Flag bearer Maracha constituency. Erdimu flag duria ambovu asakiti ni abamborosi. Uhuru wae. Museveni wae. NRM wae. Emu pisar sida divini amabule flag bearer LC5 Honorable Wani Emmanuel. Erdi flag Isuria, amavule dilesurivu General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Wani wae! NRM wae! Museveni wae! Thank you. Azimu bila erdi amavule Youth Member of Parliament flag bearer Northern Uganda. Asakidiri hapa Mborosi area hizo. Honorable Chala Kapel, amavule flag bearer, Youth Member of Parliament, Northern Uganda. Anjo dedi abeki voti amavule flag bearer nira avamborosi. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for performing this noble cause of awarding our dear flag bearers with the flags. This is now a tool that we are going to use to canvass votes for you as the presidential candidate and all the flag bearers at all levels to ensure that Maracha wins by more than 95%. Our default Maracha de Asangadri Amavule de Lesuru Vunia Vasitika a younger flag yellow renibua. Our default Saro. Sari Sidini Amavule First Lady Mama Janet Kataha Museveni. Eridivini Muria Tualu flag bearers Biburia. Our first Saro, thank you so much, Your Excellency, for this gesture. They're now for photo moment. Ekiti eda baria, echezo ibadi mangukua, ba ini le muzu asingazo ibe. Eli irozo alifikali ni Asia, chazo kalna ni alorobeleni, kiba mini nevora ki. Eri Honda bu wani Manuel I, Honda bu Uhuru Nelson I, Honda bu Diwaru Jennifer I, Honda bu Aditi Tomu I, Eki Njuri ala I. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Diwaru oye! Aditi oye! Wani oye! Uhuru Nelson oye! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are singing the anthem of